record, otherwise, yeah. So just have your feet shoulder width apart and lengthen through the spine, and just check your posture. Check your posture, check that the arms are nice and relaxed, you're lengthening, the head's floating up. Sink your hips. Feel the ground under your feet. Gently draw the toes in. So I've got some new stuff that I did fresh from yesterday morning. I went to Eva's Tai Chi class at 9 in the morning. It was you know, we're just lengthening. But one thing, techniques that are good for making your feet content and happy. So we're gonna have a look at those. But just gently drawing the toes so that you're activating the arches of the foot, and you're sinking down and relaxing the shoulders, and you're getting this lengthened feeling in the spine. So you're softly gazing forwards, you're listening behind and above. Your chin is holding the small ball. You're breathing. You're nice and relaxed. Nice and relaxed. Relaxed around the jaw. You're lengthening. Sink the hips. Just breathe. And just wiggle the toes. And then just move so that go like that. So the big toe lifts up and then the little toe lifts up. So you're just doing that. And then wiggle the toes again. Feel the ground under the feet. Transfer the weight. And then just go round and round. 1, 2, outwards, 3, 4, and focus on the toes. 5, 6, 7, 8, inwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we go forward. So you go forward on the toe and then back. So you're doing this. Because they can get quite stiff, the toes. And then try that the other side. So get into your cat stance first, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then forward. So you bend the toes that way, then you bend the toes that way, and you're using the floor just to, but go gentle. 6, 7 and 8. So have a shake. Nice and tall. Sink the hips. Relax around the knees. Relax the shoulders. Lengthen through the body. Relax around the jaw. And just breathe. Okay, this time we're going to transfer the weight. So you're going from the bubbling well of one foot to the bubbling well of the other. Sink down. Lengthen through the spine. Allow the weight to rock back and forwards. Now really tune into what you can feel underneath your feet. Sink the hips, so you're lengthening through the spine. And then round and round in a circle. So now everyone's back in the pubs, you'll be able to see them do this. We're all breathing, very good. And we're breathing. And then go in the other direction. Okay. Turn the waist. Nice and tall. Relax the shoulders, sink the hips. Just gently breathe in and breathe out. Keep breathing, nice and relaxed. And then, yeah, just join in. And raise the arms up. That's it. Very good. Keep breathing. Fabulous. Okay. Check your posture. And then just let the arms drop. Relax the hands. Sink the hips. Sink the hips. Nice and relaxed. Breathe in very good. Relax around the jaw. And yeah. Okay. Relax around the shoulders more. Turn your waist. So you're using your yow. We're just breathing. Nice and tall. And then change to wobbling. So see if you can feel the whole of the body engaging in the movements. Shake out. Okay, shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Peng waves its wings. So turn in your shoulder joint and then you come up. Turn in the shoulder joint. As you turn your waist, you come round. And just keep it nice and relaxed. Check the contact with your feet. Feel that the whole body is moving in a connected and engaged way. Okay, we'll do one more circle. Okay, and then Peng waves its wings with the other wing. So get your posture, get in the good Wu Chi, sink the hips, lengthen through the spine, rotate around the shoulder joint, and then we come up, back, round, down. Keep breathing some more, very good. Okay, and relax. Check your posture. So you take a slightly wider stance. We're going to do Dragon Serves teacups. Ready and begin. 1, we'll do 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Great. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Over and under. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, with your spinal wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 are the direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Little shake out. 6, 7, 8. Feet together, knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fabulous. Okay. Right, so it comes round in the curve and comes back. Comes round in the curve. So pushing the palm. So you want to make it a rounded shape, and you're using your sleepy tiger eyes. Yeah. So just soften the arm and make it very light. And also think about your spinal alignment. I think we've got it. Yeah. So you're sinking into that back leg and pushing round. You come back. Okay, one more time each side. I think we've got that actually. I think, yeah, that looks pretty spot on to me. Okay, now the way the professor does the wave hands like clouds, I'll just come a bit closer, I'll just kneel down, is he has his hand out like that. Normally when we do wave hands like clouds, we're like that, but he does it like that, and that's quite interesting. And just, it's a bit like, yeah, at the folk club, there's a song that I've sort of, people call it Farrorising. I Farrorise folk songs, and there was a guy that sung a song that I've kind of genetically modified, but he did it the traditional way. And it was I got a text from my friend from the folk club saying, "Well, that was different to yours," and which kind of ironically, but so you can have the same move. It's very similar in Tai Chi Chuan. You can have the same move that's got the same name and is similar but different. So it's more like, so it's more like, it's a bit like in Chen Man Ching, they have the this move they do this sort of move, and we'll just try that out. I'll set it up. So imagine, we'll come back to that in a minute. I'll just see what's. I'll clarify the transition. Yeah, sure. Good question. So I go like this, and then when I get to the end and turn my waist, it's the waist turn that the arms come round on. Right, I'll tell you what, demonstration, observe. So I'm here, I come across. Then when I turn the waist, that's when the arms come around. Now this may be slightly different to what Professor does it. Because everyone, I've seen lots and lots and lots of teachers do this move, and they all do it slightly different. The important thing is the sinking of the hips and the turning of the waist. So, and also, yeah, well, let's go to this one. So take a slightly wider stance and practice shifting the weight and turning. Shifting the weight and turning. Shifting the weight and turning. And we're nice and relaxed. So, one thing I've noticed in these arts is that it's just as important to work out what's not happening or not working as to when it's working. That's where it gets kind of interesting, you know. So you want to transfer the weight and turn, transfer the weight and turn, transfer the weight and turn. And I'll show that from the back actually. And we're keeping our hips sunk. And we're noticing our feet. That's it. Keep breathing. Okay, right. Now we go to the, we'll do the bear. So we start in a slightly wider than usual Wuji stance. And then we'll go into Zhangzhong or Chengbao. So you've got your beach ball that you are holding and you're sinking down. Draw the toes in. And then just practice shifting and turning. Practice shifting and turning. So shift, turn. So move the weight, turn the waist. Shift the weight, turn the waist. And while you're doing this, imagine the arms kind of expanding. So you're keeping this kind of pung shape, this round, this expansive energy in the body. Like when we do that exercise, sometimes we're inside a hollow tree and we're expanding outwards. So you want to be used to the weight transfer and the turn, and the weight transfer and the turn. That's a good way into these, knowing what's happening with the weight and the waist and the torso gives you a clue as to what the arms are doing and the timings. Okay, have a little shake out. So when you go back to the wave hands like clouds, now I will have another look at the video just in case there's any subtleties that I've missed from Professor Lin Hao Sheng. So eventually it all becomes like the same speed. So I turn and then I start transferring the weight. I turn and transfer the weight. And you just want to keep your breathing natural as well. So it's all very natural and unhurried. Takes a lot of effort to look this effortless, actually. So that's why people often make the mistake of thinking Tai Chi is easy, because it looks like it ought to be easy, but then, you know, Yehudi Menuhin made the fiddle look like it was easy when it really isn't. So, and my friend Robin Gillen, he's an amazing fiddle player, blisteringly good, and it's so smooth and flowing and wonderful what he plays, but it's... How's that? Is that better? Is that... Yeah. So we'll probably have to spend a couple of weeks on the second half, I think. That's great. Okay, that was so good. We'll stop there and actually let's stop for a quick water break, just to kind of give us a bit of space. So when you're doing these things, you don't want to like overload yourself too much. You'll get too bogged down. Sort of owning your space, feeling it got lots of room, taking your time, giving yourself as much time and as much space to do the move correctly, rather than go right clamp. So one thing, I'll be going to these meditation day retreats, and I can't remember which one. It's probably Martine Batchelor, I should think, was saying about how our instinct is to kind of grasp at things, try and grasp at things and get them, and it's about just letting go and just allowing that to soften a bit, so that, yes, of course you want to get the movement correct, but you want to give yourself as much of a chance as you can to get it correct, you know, rather than go right, and just give yourself time. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, but that's right. It's like you really want to listen. That's a good point. You want to, because you're good at listening to music, so when you're watching the movement, just like listen to the movement rather than trying to work out what's going on, and see how much of it you can kind of take in. And then once you've watched it a few times, because like when you're listening to songs on the radio or whatever, eventually you start joining in with the song, and you're not trying to learn it, just through sheer repetition of hearing it over and over and over again, then it kind of absorbs more organically and more naturally. And I think it's a similar kind of thing in these. I mean, obviously it is good to work things out if you can, but if you find yourself unable to work it out, just listen to the tune and eventually you'll get some of it. And then once you've got some of the tune, that gives you a bit of a clue as to what you might need to do in order to work it out for yourself. So patience is a useful thing. Patience and just giving yourself time and space. And trying things again and again and not being too... If you do it wrong, that's okay, because within the wrongness is the route to how you do it correctly. So, yeah. I only saw her for an hour on Sunday. Amazing. She's an amazing teacher as ever. She's brilliant. She really is wonderful. So we'll leave that one. Pum, 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 pum. Let's, actually, we'll do the Ronnie Robinson version, because I've not done that one for a while, and I really like it. So he calls it Touch the Sea, Look at the Sky, and you're doing your acupuncture point in your knee, which is called Susan Lee, but I call it Susan Lee, just because it's easier to... So you're touching your Susan Lee point. It's great. So you come round like that and you lengthen. So if you look, I'm lengthening like this. This is not the professor's version, just so we know. We'll do that next week. But it's just because I like the Ronnie Robinson version because it's got this nice stretch. So it's like when Bernie at the folk club almost blew up at my version, my genetically modified version of a Cyril Tawney song. Oh my goodness. He said once he'd gotten over the shock, he really liked it. Bless him. Because he's... Yeah, it's about not getting too stuck and doing things in a particular way. But whatever way you're doing it, it wants to be correct. So with the principles. So we're going like this. And then the arms are in front. This is a bit like the open close. You know when we do the open close exercise? Now feel the weight. So that song, I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the weight move between my feet. Yeah. There we go. And we're breathing. Are we all breathing? So we come. So look at what I'm doing. So from the knee, it comes up and opens. This is my interpretation of what Ronnie did. Obviously, I can't ask him because he passed on a few years ago. Bless him. Really, really good teacher though. And his students are still teaching, so that's good. And okay, right, let's do the other leg. So otherwise, you know, we don't want to be wonky. So nice and tall, and we're doing our sort of almost peering forward. So if I was looking over my glasses at someone, and you want to lengthen and get the alignment along the spine. So this is not the orthodox version, but I just quite find it quite useful. It's quite a good one for the chest actually. The other two will do the orthodox version just because I really love the way the professor does it. It's just really, really good. We'll do part 2 again actually next week, I think. If I remember. Might not remember, might do something completely different. I can never tell. One more time, very good. Okay, let's just, before we were using our feet, we were doing that thing. So going that way, that way, that way, that way. It does, so what we're going to do now, actually I'll put the thing down. And then we'll do a bit of white Ape Offers Fruit. I didn't do it with Eva, but I did it quite a lot last week, and it's a nice, it's nice to move around a bit as well. So we go forward and then we raise the heel, but you want to It's a good one for the just getting your feet. Your feet want to be nice and mobile, really. So Eva in her classes, she's been working on kind of foot mobility. That's quite nice. Okay, now try that the other side. I'll just turn round, and we're getting ourselves nice and tall. This is sinking down. This is floating up, and we're just like. Okay, right now. So he does this little. Just try it out. Just join in. It's just I quite like the way he does it. It's quite these little flourishes at either end are quite cool. Yeah. So we'll do this bit, and then we'll leave out the last few moves and just go straight on to White Ape Offers Fruit. So we are rapidly running out of time. And we're breathing. Okay. So think of like a push and almost a projection. And open the palms of the hands. Open the palms of the hands and then release the palms of the hands. Nice, okay. And then flying pigeon. So actually I'll do it more from the front. So he did this lovely kind of almost like that. So nice workout for the ankles actually, really gentle. Yeah. There's lots of ways of doing flying pigeon, by the way. This is just one of the many ways. Okay, now try that with the other foot forward. But before you change the feet, check your Wu Chi. Check your alignment. And again, you're unhurried. You're not in a hurry. You just sort of, take your time. Just take as much pressure off as you possibly can. There is a time and a place for the pressured situations when you get to kind of intermediate level and we're doing a little bit of push hands, a little bit of application, sparring or whatever. And then, yeah, obviously, but use these classes to really get your feeling comfortable, having enough time, owning your space. Because then you can apply it. Nice. Okay. Right. Let's we'll do this. We'll do 3 of these, and we'll have a look at White Ape Offers Fruit. White Ape Offers Fruit. So we are all experts now at white Ape Offers Fruit. So you can have a play around with different speeds. You can have a play around with, you know, maybe changing the speed or using big, small, or kind of medium movements. Have I got enough? Okay, a little bit more. So you've got a bit more footwork. Okay, so demonstration. Observe. Hang on, let me just move this out of the way. There we go. Start in cat stance, and then we go step, heart, the wild horse's mane. Sink back, sink forward, and we'll just jump on when you think you've got it. So just be aware of the weight transferring from one foot to the other. Sink the hips. Feel that the whole body is moving in a connected and engaged way. So you just want to feel that everything is connected. Muscles soft. Upward sensation in your supporting bones. How are we doing? Oh, okay. Let's do one more row. Yeah, I think we've all got it. You know, all we need is the silk suits and the movement, the tin music going through the loudspeakers and the film crew, and you know, someone using a wind machine so our suits kind of flap a bit. I've seen that before. Possibly dropping some petals around, you know. There was a guy who did a Tai Chi video in Blossom. I was like, oh, cliche. Terrible. That Tai Chi wasn't bad actually, but it was just I was like, yeah, that's just too much. Once more. See, Mike's Tai Chi video, one of his Tai Chi videos was at a really noisy building site. Urban. Yeah. Okay. So I just shake out. That was brilliant. That was so brilliant. We'd better consider stopping for tea. So just sink down. Yeah, just to confuse everyone, let's do the phoenix. Phoenix turns its head. Just to kind of keep that. So it goes 1, 2, 3, and you turn your body, and then that goes like that, and that goes like that, and then you look down, and then you come back, turn the foot in, bring the hands together, turn the foot out. Just like that. Top hand, bottom hand, look down. Eventually this all happens again. There's a slight lean forwards as well. So this is stolen from Eva Kaskuba. Any mistakes are mine. But I think this is pretty much it. You want to relax that shoulder. So it's another phoenix one. She knows lots of animal ones. We were doing okay, one more time. We'll have another look at that one next time if I remember. Okay, triple heater exercise. Embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. A little closer. One more time. And then we better make ourselves look super young for the start of the week. So it's quite good. Yeah, if you come to the first class of the week, it means the rest of the week you're looking nice and fresh-faced. Potentially. Rub the hands together. And polishing the face. So polish your face, lovely. So I'm hoping to do a DIY massage class in one of the Monday morning ones, because I've been stealing a lot of moves off of Eva, and she's got this great DIY massage routine. It's fabulous. I just got to try and remember it. And then that one, very good, very good. So I'll be seeing her tomorrow. And then relax the shoulders, check your posture. Embrace the tiger, return to the mountain again. more time. And then make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, bring your feet together and down. Well done everybody, that was great. Right, I'll just stop the video